you're welcome to Diva Mommy, and today I'm going to show you how to sew a dress that doesn't have a dartless dress. Now this is a tight dress, and as you can see I have outlined the length of my gown. It stops here. I've also added some allowance. Now I'm going to start my measurements. I'm going to mark 9 inches downwards here for the armhole because I'm a big person. If the person is very tiny, I think you should make it 7. If the person is not so big, I think you should make it 8. If the person is very large, the more big the person is, that is how you should how long or how wide the armhole should be. Now this is my armhole. I'm going to also outline my half length. My half length is 17. I'm also going to outline it so that we just make sure that everything we're doing is aligning. So I give this horizontal line. Then I like to also mark my hip line. Hip line is basically 9 inches or 9.5 inch from the waistline. If you're not sure, just take the measurement yourself so you don't assume and be wrong. So that is it here. And this gown is more like a pencil gown, like let's say it's tight around the thigh side. I'm still going to also check the measurement of my lap. From my waist to my lap is about 19. I like to do all this so that I'll be precise. That is what tailoring is about. When you tailor someone's outfit to the person's body, every inch should tally. So that is it. I'm going to write them out. Now this is the armhole line, and this is the waistline or half length, and this is the hip line, and this is the thigh line. So now the shoulder of this person is, I think, about 16. So we're going to divide 16 by 2, and we're going to add at least 1.5 inch allowance for joining. That is 16 by 2 is 8 plus 1, 9. Then the wideness of the neck, it's a total neck dress, so it's going to be, this is a total neck dress. I think it should be 2.5 by 1 inch wide. This is 2.5 inch wide, and this is 1 inch deep. Now the shoulder side, I'm going to slant here. I'm going to go down by 1 inch and join this. Now I'm going to draw a vertical line down from here. Now this is going to give us the guide to our armhole. I don't like to do so much mathematics. I just like to take my armhole guide, and because this is the front, I like to go inwards. But when you're doing the back, you make sure it's outside this way. But for the front, you go inwards so you don't have a gaping armhole. The armhole guide just solves your problem and you're getting the whole thing right. If you want to do it by heart, okay for you also. So that is it. And because this is a knit dress, the material I'm using for it is kind of elastic. So I'm just going to be adding 1/2 inch allowance, just so in case. I don't really need to have add any allowance though, but I'm just trying. So my bust is 40 divided by 4 is 10. plus ½ inch allowance, that is here. Then the waist is also 40, so I'm going to do the same thing here. So my hip is 48 divided by 4 plus ½ inch, that is 12.5. Now how I like to do my lap is I just remove like 1 inch here, so you give me 11.5 for the tie line, and the hem of the dress I do 11. So now I'm going to be joining all these points together with my hip guide and all the curves I have available. Now this is my hip guide. I'm going to join these 2 points together like this. And then I'm going to turn it around the hip side, join like this. And then to the tie. Placing these things so we can get it right. Okay. So now, to get the dart, this is the waistline, right? I like to go downwards and divide the hip line by 2, which is 4.5. Now this is where the dart is going to end. I'm going to do the same for up here. Now the width of the dart, I like to make it 4 inch. 4 inch. Here, 4 inches. Then I draw a line. Straight line. Now I like my dart being 1 inch wide in general, so I join these points here. I join these points here. Now this dart, how are we going to take it out? We're going to take it out from this point. Now it is on one side it is ½ inch wide, so I come to the waistline here and I mark ½ inch. Then I'm going to join it to the side like this and join to the waist like this. I use a curved ruler for the hip side because it's a hip, you know, it's curved. It's like this. So this part now is actually this dart, if you look at it well. So it has been taken out. So when you're sewing this part, you don't need to start sewing it that it has already been taken out this place. So you can also do the same for the back. Well, this is my dress. I'm not going to remove the dart at the back. I want it to have a dart at the back. That's why I'm just doing it for the front. So this is where the dart has been taken out. I hope you enjoyed this video. Follow us on YouTube, Pro Diva Sewing Club, on Facebook. Follow us on Pro Diva Sewing Club also. All right, thank you.